Hey Aries, it's Psychic Medium Tammy here with your tarot reading for the first couple of weeks here of April to get you an update. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you've been here before, welcome back. So let's see what's coming up for Aries today. Something coming back together. That's interesting. I'm going to pull some past, present, future, get you some details here. There's some concern about legalities kind of hanging over you at the moment, but it looks fair. At the moment anyway, it looks balanced, but it also feels like you're concerned about losing money. So there's sort of some happiness going on. I feel like there's family, and of course we just came off of a holiday weekend, and I feel like there's been family, happiness, children, and that sort of thing, but you're kind of concerned that that might be moving into the past, or maybe you're kind of putting it in the past a little bit, because I feel like you're taking good care of yourself. There's something here about you focusing on yourself, and even though I see this Two of Cups coming up, which tells me things or people coming back together, situations coming together, the happiness, all these things, it makes me feel a little hesitant. And, I'm reflecting your energy right now. I feel like, not sure. Not sure about that, because I really want to take care of myself and I might really want to move somewhere. This is a lot of changes in the air, and we'll look more into this. Let me get the rest of these cards pulled out. I feel like there's a lot of indecision here, Aries, at the moment. Like you're not quite sure where you want to go with this. Did somebody give you an apology? Because I do see an apology sitting here, like somebody has tried to, or maybe you made someone an apology, something about energy kind of coming back together. But again, I don't totally trust it, because it feels like it might be a little manipulative. It feels like a little bit sneaky energy there. Like, yeah, okay, I apologize, but, I don't know. Doesn't really feel exactly right to me. So let me give you some details here. So, at the moment, whatever relationship is going on, I feel like it's sort of, coming back together a little bit, or did for the weekend. Could be, this all looks like mostly it goes to love and relationship. I mean, it could be business, some kind of business coming together, but it feels more like relationship to me. Now, this is a father figure here, Aries, and he's upside down. So there's an angry father, or a man who is acting childish or immature that I feel like is causing a problem. And he's right here smack in the middle of this reading. Like, I could feel him reverberating, like he's causing an issue here. Like I already mentioned, it looks like you're worried about legalities and how this is going to affect money. This is Justice and King of Pentacles here. So that's kind of in your aura, in your energy, what you're worried about at this time, and worried about maybe family and children moving into the past. Like you don't really want to have that happen, of course, and if this comes back together, this would keep this together, the family together. But if you don't, the children, I don't know, what does it do to the family? I could feel all this going through your head with all this indecision. There's a lot of holding back on things. I feel like you're holding back on what you're giving to people in your life, because you feel like there's not enough energy for you to go around. I feel like you're trying to take good care of yourself. You might be working out. You might be just really focusing on what you need to do, gaining your inner strength. And this is the card of strength. And this is really telling me that you're trying to, pull things together for yourself, because what I see coming up in your more extended future at this time, the path you're on is moving. I feel like you're wanting to go somewhere. I feel like you want to strike out on your own and make some big changes. This is changes in the air. So even though there may have been a temporary coming back together, I feel like there's something about moving forward. And it's interesting, I mentioned this this card of apology that feels like kind of an insincere apology potentially. So I would be careful of that. If it came from, you know, you or your person, it could go either way. So there's some sort of fear here about toxic energy. And I feel like, you know, the reconciliation that you may be in at the time or considering may have some toxic energy, potentially some addictions, maybe some big money problems. You know, this one has to do with worrying about money a lot and, you know, all those things, toxic energy. And I feel like you really need to be careful of this moving card. Don't move too quickly because this is the Fool reversed. And this is having to do with maybe not looking all the way down the path of where you're going and getting blocked. So you want to just really watch out for that according to the cards. There may be someone in your life who has addictions. I mentioned this earlier with this other card. Maybe addictions. This could be a man or a woman. It is showing up as a man. And this could be somebody who's secretive, somebody that maybe is involved with alcohol, because often the King of Cups, can be substance abuse, especially drinking, the cups. So I would watch out for that because I feel like this is kind of an overview card of what's going on for you. Let's get a few more details. Switch over to this. Let's get a few more details of this King of Cups reversed. Okay, so pleasure with a close friend is the first one that's coming up. Let me get a little more detail. So this may be, he may just be, a close friend, but let's see. There are going to be changes in your life according to the Moon card. There is time to get out of a situation. So changes and time to get out of a situation. And using your intuition to make beneficial changes. So there's definitely changes coming up. And I was asking about this King of Cups. So make sure you're not, as they say, jumping from the fire into the frying pan. Because this upside down King of Cups doesn't necessarily look like a good person. It looks like somebody maybe to have fun with at the time, but this might be your transition person, okay? So let's see if there's anything else here for Aries. Yes, there is. There is being shrewd and resourceful, especially in business. So again, I think this goes to thinking through this situation carefully, really using your intellect and your resources and not just going on emotion. All right, last cards I'm going to pull here. Boy, a lot came out. There's temptation will test you. There is good news. There's going to be solid foundations and success, but with effort. Again, the good news card popped out again. Slowly but surely getting ahead. Someone is leaving your life. Someone is leaving your life. And an arrogant and boastful person that you should be careful about. So be aware of that person. And I feel like this is having to do with this angry, immature, childish man that I pulled earlier on. It's confirming that again. So you've got a little bit of a path here in front of you, Aries. I'm not going to kid you. This reading looks like you're going through it with some sort of relationship, and you may be headed toward you or this person parting. You or this person leaving the situation. And good luck with it, and we'll check back in. And again, thank you for checking in today, and I'll talk to you soon.